Well, hello everybody, and welcome. The King Live once again here. Wiki audits. Welcome, welcome. I'm just doing a live stream here because I'm doing great. Well, I'm trying to do the best I can. I like your little avatar there. I just thought I'd pop up once in a while to let you know that my channel as well. I'm here. Thank you. I just paid. I just did a bunch of paperwork for the funeral, and I did a bunch of paperwork for the funeral and everything. And so, and I sent it out. I paid for the funeral, of course. Um, and then we'll see what happens. So everything's going to be taken care of. And the kitten rat, and a few others, they have their panties all tied in a knot. You know what I mean? The orca whale and the kitten rat. This orca whale, this orca whale has their and the orca whale has her panties tied in a knot, and so does the kitten rat over there running around. She can't keep her mouth shut. She's going to find out if I get and so's the kitten rat. If I get all these accounts that are in Lolly's name for hundreds of thousands of dollars, if when I get these accounts, they're not going to be happy when I find out who they are and take them. But the orca whale never shuts up. She never shuts up. She has a 300-pound girth. The 300-pound girth of the orca whale wobbling around. Um, there she is right there. And another thing, orca whale, MJ's my friend, and there's nothing you could do about it. MJ and I, we have a good laugh about you seasons, and there's nothing you could do about it. MJ and I are so close, orca, and there's nothing you could do about it. Instead of worried about me so much, orca whale, why don't you go worry and hang around with your boyfriend over there or something? Why don't you go over there and visit him, or spend some money once in a while and go down and visit him? You could afford it. You don't have any bills. You sit at home and don't do nothing but eat your Twinkies all day. Lolly hated you, Seasons. She hated you. Lolly hated you. Lolly hated you, kitten rat. Hated you. And my job is exposing and finding out you people, kitten rat and Seasons. That's going to be my job. Seasons, Lolly hated you. She could see right through you with that big girthy body of yours. That big girthy body. Oh, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. What a weirdo. What a big fat, you know, no boyfriend, no nothing. He don't want you, Seasons. I talk to Noodles all the time. I hung out with him. He don't want you. You're nothing. See, you're below. Don't you understand it? You're nothing. You are below. John, don't focus on haters. Well, I got this fat cottage cheese. I'm way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. It's on my community post that I paid for them. Why do I have to show you anything? I'm showing my followers, not you. Goodbye. See, here I could time you right out there. If you want to find and track people and expose who they really are, John, I know how to do that. Good. Wiki audits. I think I know who you are. I know who you are. You're an ally. You're an ally. You're the investigator. Wink, wink. You're the investigator. I mean, this orca whale never stops, man. She never stops. Never stops. But orca whale, listen to me. Listen to me closely. I'll put it up. 200 grand, orca whale. 200 grand will be coming my way in a sole beneficiary accounts that all belong to Lolly will be coming my way. The ring blaster. And you know what I'm going to do with that 200 grand? I'm going to take a chunk of that, Seasons, and I'm going to hire the best attorneys that come after you, Seasons. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to find another one, the best investigators. Even if it costs me 10 grand out of 200, I don't care. And I'll find out who you are, Kitten Rat. Listen to me, Caloose. I'm going to find out who you are, Kitten Rat. And Seasons, I'm going to hire the best attorneys to go right to your parents and tell them everything that's going on and everything. You have no idea. You's better pray I don't get that money. You's better pray that Lolly's lying. And believe me, I will do it. For the sake of Lolly, I will do it. With a bankroll backing me up like that, I will be unstoppable. I'll hire the best prestigious lawyers there are for you, Kitten Rat, and for you, Seasons. So just keep saying, oh yeah, and brush it off. And the crab, if the crab wants to join in, I'll find out him too. Do not think for a second that I won't have the capability of finding out who you are. Keep the 69 Camaro. Even with $100,000, I'll have the power to where I could throw 20 grand down. Throw 20 grand down and have any lawyer I want come after you, Seasons. Come after you financially, legally, criminally, and your parents too. It's not about I making money. It's about justice, Seasons. And if you don't think I would throw 20 grand out to get you, Seasons, you're absolutely out of your head. Because I would be doing it for Lolly. And Kitten Rat, if you think for a moment I wouldn't put 10 grand out to find out who you are, and it goes for the crab and anybody else. And Kitten Rat, when I find out who you are, I'm going to post it all over, everywhere. Everywhere. So all these other people that you tormented and all that, we're going to have you doxed out. We're going to go, I'm going to go and travel around and I'm going to do, I'm going to have maybe other people. And we're going to do a peaceful protest, Seasons, in front of your place. Kitten Rat, in front of your place where you live or wherever you are. Kitten Rat, if you have anything, all the stuff you have, I have everything on you. I'll pay 20 grand to sue your ass, Kitten Rat. Whether I win or lose isn't the point. I'm going to make your life miserable. So you better pray. You better pray. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out in the next 6 months what direction we're going in with this. Because I have big plans for you two. I have big plans for them too. And if you think that Lolly doesn't have that money, I have all her I have all her investment things over there. It is indeed over $200,000. And you know what? I'm beneficiary to it all. I might not be beneficiary to the house or anything like that. I don't know that yet, but I might even fight for that. But for her personal stuff that she had, it just in her name, and it's enough. It's enough to where I could do damage. You're taped. Everything you do is recorded seasons. Everything you put up, everything Kitten Kat puts up over all this time is recorded. All the slander and everything he did. So lawyer up, because I will have the best lawyers, and that's going to be my tribute to Lolly. That's going to be my tribute to her. It's what I know she would want me to do. And then I'm going to give a big chunk to my daughter. I don't really even want the money. I'm going to give a big chunk to my daughter. If I get the money, I'm getting a big chunk to her and saying, here you go. And the rest I'm going to use for you Seasons and you Kitten Rat and you Carl 2.0 to find out who you all are and go after you legally and all that. I'm going to find out who you are. At the least. Time is running out. And then I don't care about the rest. I'm doing okay. Lolly hated who knew her old family. You could hire some hitman. No, 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 no. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, another thing, Ring Blaster. Over and over, and I know these people are listening, over and over and over again. Bergs is threatening, telling me on a daily basis how he wants the demise of certain people and he wants to rob them and doing all this kind of stuff. And he meant it over and over and over and over again for 2 weeks. And I don't want this motherfucker. I don't want to get involved with this fucking bullshit. And I had to expose it. You know why? Because if he does do something, I want them people to know that they know about it. You know what I mean? Because Bergs definitely threatened to kill. He threatened to kill not one time over, and he told Dave 25 the same thing. He's been telling Dave 25 and me for the last 2 weeks how he wants to kill and rob certain people. So I don't know how to directly to contact these people. So I made it aware so they're aware of it because it's not so much stabbing Bergs in the back as it is I want them aware what's going on. I don't endorse this. I have nothing to do with this fucking bullshit with this guy. I don't know what's going on, but he was serious. I don't want no fucking part of this fucking shit. And so I exposed him. I exposed him because I don't want anybody getting hurt. You know, this guy could start drinking and he don't live far from certain people. He could start drinking and he could go over there and it could really happen. I mean, it happens all the time. People do this shit all the time, what this guy is saying over and over again. I guess I have a case on a John Camillo watch. Over and over and over again, this motherfucker. And he also said it to Dave 25 for real. We were on three-way calls, and this fucking guy is obsessed with certain people. He's obsessed with certain people, and I don't want, you know, You know, I mean, don't tell me. Why the fuck you telling me about it over and over, you motherfucker? He wants to rob and do this and do that, and it wasn't. It wasn't just one incident. I mean, now, I'm sure people are aware of it. What did I do? I didn't fucking do any. This has all been recorded. Oh, I mean it. If I get this money, I'm going to find out. I'm going to hire detectives to find out about and Seasons and Kitten Rat and Carl 2.0. I'm serious about that. Nick, I'm going to be left more money than you'll ever see in your life. And you can't stand it. What's his address? Oh, I got Berg's address. I got everything. He lives in Washington, Mill Creek. Now that's somebody you got to watch out for, man. Berg's threatened to kill me. He threatened to kill me fucking 3 days ago. Fuck you, Bergs. I'm done with you and threats. Oh, this is Seasons. Relax, Sandra. Who's Sandra, Ring Blaster? Ring Blaster, who is that? Oh, that's not a threat. If I get that, Sandra Lee. Who's Sandra Lee? You wanna get timed out really quick? MT. I don't care what you do. I am hiring the best attorneys there are to come after certain people. And that's not against the law. I'm telling you, I'm going after these people. I'm going after Bianca. I'm going after Bianca. I'm going to go after and find out who Kitten Rat is and Carl 2.0. If I get that money, which is planned, I'm going after these people. I'm telling you, legally. Legally, I'm going after these people. I'm going to find out. I want to find out who they are. I want them held responsible. And any legal case I have coming up, guess what? I'm going to pay the best attorneys and turn it around and turn everything around and flip the scene. Right, that's up to me. All right, back to the story now. Nutella. 27 in the box. Mark Terry called you as, yeah, but that's what Mark Terry does to people. I mean, Mark Terry has no legitimacy, no nothing to him. He's just Mark Terry just Mark Terry's Mark Terry. Oh, Bergs is all pissed off. He says, somebody kept calling him up, trying to act tough, threatening him, and I didn't take it, he says. I hung up the phone. I said, what? Yeah, a guy called me 3 times about threatening him, and I hung the phone up because I'm a tough guy. That's what Bergs told me. Not in them words, but you know. Bergs, it's your problem, man. If you have a problem with somebody, go deal with them. You know, I don't want to fucking hear your bullshit. You know, I don't want to hear the bullshit. I got this fat orca whale over there. You know what I mean? Bergs is a cowardly lion. He's afraid. He can't say nothing about the horse, and he can't say nothing about the orca whale. He can't call her orca whale. So now he's attacking. He's attacking other people. You know, he's like a bully. Bergs has to be a bully. So, and that's the story there. The Judah, the great ring blaster over here. Yeah, I go over Shorty's channel over there. What the hell, Dave 25? I call him Shorty. And sweet, sexy pickles. What's going on? A lot of them seem jealous, John. Well, this season's can't keep her name, can't keep my name out of over there. I never did anything sexual to that big orca whale. She wishes. This orca whale is obsessed with me. I can't shake her, pickles. I can't shake this orca whale. I mean, constantly lying and talking about me. I'm telling you, if I get this bankroll, pickles, I'm going to have lawyers reach out to her parents. I'm going to jam her up really good, pickles. I mean, it's not like a silver bullet. You don't get the money like that. Oh, here's the money. Oh, here you are. It don't work that way. Oh, and pickles. I don't waste any of my time traumatizing crap. And if you look on my community page, the funeral, the expense is right there, and I paid for it. It's all written out there. You think Kitten Rat or Seasons would pay for anybody's funeral? They wouldn't even. She wouldn't even pay for her own. She can't even pay for her own parents' funeral, let alone her. You know. You think they would do that? And Kitten Rat's over there, Pickles. He has his panties all tied in a knot again, trying to play detective like he knows anything. He don't know anything. He don't even know what you know. Weirdo. Oh, he's worried. He's very worried. That Kitten Rat. He's very worried. Oh, John's not going to get anything. You know why? Hey, thank you, Papa Perk. Thank you. And the obituary will be up shortly. It'll be up in the next few days. Now that I paid for it, you know, paid for uh, the yeah, Kitten Rats. He's wishing I don't get any money because he knows I'm going to do that. I'm going to find out who the hell he is by putting a lump sum payment on cyber detectives to find out who he is. For $5,000, I'll find out who he is within a month. They'll go over his channel. They'll figure it out. They'll take the links. I think this is going to be the year that Kitten Rat gets exposed and Carl 2.0 get exposed. That's what I really believe it. Or the beginning of next year. The beginning of next year, I think, right around January or February, I think that's the time when these guys are going to get exposed. I could feel it. They have every right to be worried about it, too. No telling what I'll do. Lolly was a pretty big deal throughout YouTube, whether she knew it or not. She sure was, Papa Perk. Hey, Misfit Mafia. I heard something, Misfit Mafia. Somebody threatened to kill somebody and rob somebody, and the somebody of somebody called this other person up and threatened them legally, and the somebody named Bergs called me up trying to act tough. You have nothing to do with it. You're not going to go around telling me privately how you're going to over and over how you're going to kill somebody and don't think I'm going to let that person know. I mean, you're not going to keep, this person kept telling me privately over and over again for 3 weeks how they're going to kill somebody and steal and do all this. Well, I got to do something about it, right? I have to have proof and evidence, and I presented the evidence and proof. Now, what happens from there? My hands are clean because out of a courtesy, I made these people aware of it because I don't want no parts of this shit. Emmy did come up and say, I'm sorry and all that, When all these people were attacking me, Emmy did say, look, I'm sorry about what happened and all that. She didn't kick me when I was down. Emmy didn't kick me when I was down, and I kind of, so I try to give her some favors. You know what I mean? I do some favors for her now, like, you know what I mean? Evidence and proof of stuff, because I don't want no parts of it. Because, like I said, you got to give it to her. She came up there, like, came right up and said, I'm sorry and all that. And she was, she felt bad. And, I appreciate that. And I just want to bring things to light because I don't want anybody really, I don't know these people. Man, I don't know this fucking Bergs. Do we really know who the fuck this guy is for real? Well, they tried to strike me. We CBWs didn't do that. They tried to strike you. How do you know it was them? You're a sexy looking pickle there. That's what I did. Oh, come on. How'd they try to strike you? Either they struck you, did you get in trouble or no? I mean, you don't even do anything to get struck. I mean, Yeah, this fucking seasons, man. I swear to God. Orange. Thank you. Thank you, Orange. This seasons. Seems they went through your videos. Dorian Gay? What's your name? Dorian Gray? How much are you trying to get off Lolly's debt? Huh. Yeah, be respectful. Tell you what, Dorian Gray, I don't have any pain pills for you. I'm sorry. What are you hopped up on something? Tell you what, $200,000, Dorian Gray. $200,000. That's what I'm trying to get. Minimum. Why? How much you trying to get? You weirdo. I ain't trying to get anything. Only what she wants. What her wishes was. That's all I'm. It's what she wanted, not what I want. If I wanted anything, I would have had her made a will up or whatever, and put everything in my name or something. Orange, you open up a can of worms. That fucking aide has her dog, and I need it back. That's another one I'm going to go after. That fucking aide. The aide took her dog and was charging her $100 a day to take care of the dog while she was in the hospital. And that aide has that dog, and I promised Lolly, who loved that dog, Lolly loved that dog, that I would take care of that dog. And the aide isn't answering and responding to me. And you know what I'm going to do when this is all over with? I'm going to give the complete docs of the aide so all you people could have fun with it. The complete docs of the aide I will give out. I have it all. Numbers, Facebook. She's like 32 years old. She stole the dog, jewelry that I bought her, all kind of shit. You know what Lolly was paying her? $1,000 a fucking week, and she wasn't even there to fucking take care of her. The aide was supposed to be there and only was there for 3 hours and fucked Lolly up and left her stuck over there and caused her to have to go to the hospital again. So what? What do you mean so? Look, Dorian, go back over noodles. You know what I mean? I don't want you here. I don't need you here. I don't want you here. Wiki audits, everything takes money. You know what I mean? I'm here. She's over there. I mean, when Lolly was in the hospital, and I was in the hospital with her for all them days. See, I was in the hospital while Lolly's dying over there, and the aide had a key. And when I came back, when I came back and went back into Lolly's, all the fucking jewelry was cleared out. Now, why the fuck would the aide had no business being in there when nobody was in there? And she admitted that she admitted she was in there. She says all these legal papers were gone. She says, "Oh, I don't know what happened to them." I said, "You're the only one that was in there. I mean, what do you mean?" Hey, Artsy, how you doing? You can have the caregiver prosecuted. It's hard to prove. Where's Pickles at? Oh, multitasking as usual, huh? Hi, sweetie. Yup. I tried to message you a little while ago, sweet Pickles, but I guess you didn't get the message. Is that artsy fartsy? That's artsy fartsy. I wonder where Bergie Boy is. I know, but I was multitasking. Well, you got a triple task. It's 12 o'clock here at night. Bergs is down at the liquor store. You know, if Bergs lived in New Jersey, I would be scared. You know how many times he said he wanted to kill me? And once you start drinking like that, man, you could actually, yeah. Burbs is shit talking you and my about what? I mean, he's a weirdo, man. I did do a report. I did everything when I was down there, Wiki audits. Of course, I went to the police. I went to the sheriff's office down there. I did a report. I have a case number and all. You know what I mean? He would have to leave the garage. Who says I'm the executor of her estate? I don't even know that. Weekly audits. All I know is when comes time to pay the funeral, any relative she has, oh, we're not going to pay for it. Her own family and all that, whoever's around there, apparently, they want nothing to do with it. They want nothing to do with it. But when it comes time to money or something, they want something to do with that. So I kind of got stuck with the bill. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers, man. What am I gonna do? I didn't have to pay for shit. What am I gonna do? Just let her like rot? You know what I mean? It's like somebody had to pay for the expense, right? Like Mark Terry and Bergs, they wouldn't give a fuck. They'd be like, or Seasons, they wouldn't care. I couldn't do that. So we'll go live more often. Trying to break the ice right here. 33 people. That's not bad. Oh, thank you, Archie. Have they had the funeral, John? No, Ring Blaster. I just paid for it. It's going to be the obituary will be back up probably next week, like maybe Tuesday. It's going to be a cremation anyway. It's not going to be. It's a cremation, and yeah, I'm it. Really, I mean that's it. You'll see the obituary up there, whatever. And I wrote a thing up over there, and I did that tonight, and I had to like wire it through, like Lolly. You know her name. You know her real name, Donna, right? But she had a publishing company she owned a publishing company on the internet called lollynet.com. Lollynet. And she actually for books, she would have books published or something. It was like a very successful business apparently. Lollynet. Storybookland or .com or something, and she was like a publisher, like she had a real big internet business. And also she has she went to college, and she was a nurse for at least 20 years as a nurse. So she did nursing, and she had this lollynet business. um if you Google it, there's probably information on it. I never did it. Yeah, she has a brother and a sister-in-law. She couldn't stand her brother and sister-in-law. She couldn't stand them, and they won't even pay for the funeral. Her own brother apparently doesn't want to pay for the funeral. I don't want nothing to do with that, even though they're filthy rich. They're filthy rich. She couldn't stand them. She wasn't talking to them for 20 years. But you better be damn right they'll swoop in. You know that, right? They'll swoop in. I mean, they're rich as fuck. Rich as fuck. And they don't want to pay like a couple $1,000s. So sad she didn't have enough the money to pay for her final expenses. Well, she didn't arrange nothing apparently, did she? I don't know. I don't know. The maid took all her shit. The fucking bitch took all her paperwork. There might have been a will in there. The maid, the fucking maid. These motherfuckers, man. I swear to God. These motherfuckers, the hired help. She had no right taking any fucking papers, motherfucker. That's all right. When I'll dox her ass all over the place once this is done. I'm not done with her. With their accountant. Is that who does it? Crimson cheesecake. It's sad what family will one when a loved one passes. No mangoes Christmas present this year. Just think, if she would have held on for another 6 months, he would have got another Christmas present. With their accountant, huh? Well, he missed it. He missed it this year, didn't he? Yeah, you're right, I guess. I mean, look, I'm paying for the funeral and I'm wiping my hands clean from all this fucking bullshit. I think that Misfits could be the next passing. Misfit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why would Misfit be the passing one? Look, look, Gidgy, I don't know what Lolly has. It's not like I said, "Oh, you got a will? Am I in it?" I didn't talk about a fucking will to her. Kidding around on YouTube, but I mean, in real life, well, I never mentioned anything about fucking money and all that. I mean, it's heart issues. Did you hear Botter turn state evidence? It's working. Nah, no, 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 no. Botter, it's over. Case is over. There's no evidence for anything. Wiki audits your line. I heard he sung like a canary and a stool pigeon. It didn't do any good, Wiki. The kid is gone. Misfit, they're saying you have a heart condition. He sung like a canary, Wiki audits. He sung like a canary, but it didn't do any good. You think I'm afraid of a 15-year-old? The hired help caused an infection by not being clean and caused Lolly to get a bad infection throughout her body. Where where's the kid? Haven't heard nothing from the kid. It's been very peaceful. Very peaceful. The kid is gone. The kid is gone in boot camp. Did you really get? I didn't get anything. She still has the island, right? Yeah, okay, all right. She said she had 8 million. I don't know what Lolly has, really. I don't. Hey, happiness. How am I supposed to know what Lolly has? Lolly's dead. How am I supposed to know what she has? Or had or does or whatever? How do I know? You know what I mean? Lolly told me she owns 3 houses. I never seen 3 houses. Lolly said a lot of shit, but I don't see anything going on, right? That fucking aid. That fucking aid. Wait until all this shit's over with. That fucking aid's getting doxed out right here. And I have little surprises for that aid. And you don't even know who the aide is, so I could say that on here. And she's not on YouTube or watch YouTube, so how would you be responsible for the funeral costs? That makes zero sense. Tell them to go F themselves. The funeral place told me they reached out and the family members don't want nothing to do with the funeral. They want nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. So what am I supposed to do? I'd be a real motherfucker not to pay for it, right? And it's on my community tab proving I did pay for it already. I paid for it. I put it on a credit card. I paid for it. It's the proper thing to do, Dave 24. Dave 24. I'm not doing it for them. I did it for Lolly. I didn't do it for them. Fuck them. Go fuck me. If nobody's going to pay for it, I had to pay for it, right? I mean, come on. I didn't have to pay for it, but I mean, I think I made the right choice, overall. I'll be, it's sell necklaces. It's not on me, but the funeral told me that they don't want to get involved with the funeral, but they'll surely get involved with everything else. What's probate court? Now, why would I want the state to get something that I should, it's ridiculous. Fake asylum. That's why you lay claim now. What's a ridiculous? Ridiculous. You die without a will and it goes to probate. I did file a police report when I was there. I can't believe Lolly put a situation like this. You know what I mean? I can't believe she put Lolly. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Lolly? Oh, that aide was a real deceitful bitch, man. She was a real deceitful bitch. I think she was on drugs too, but I got no help down at Mississippi when I was calling down there for lawyers and all that. They were all fucking telling me to go pound sand because you need a Mississippi lawyer because she's from Mississippi. I can't get a lawyer from around here. And they're all like pound sand. They didn't even want to hear my thing. What attorney? All I know is if I didn't pay for the funeral, the state would have took over the fucking funeral and that's it. And I wouldn't hear, I wouldn't get anything, any kind of like urn or anything, and I wouldn't hear anything about it, and it would be done and over with without even letting me know anything, and that would have been it. You didn't pay anything. Like hell, I didn't. Like hell, I didn't. Yeah, did you click it? Did you click the bottom of it? Who paid on the bottom of it, you moron? I could even play, I could play my deductions on my credit card to prove I paid for it. Because it tells you like recent deductions and it'll say $2,000 or $3,000. In fact, let me check a minute. Hold on. I'll be right there. I'll play it if they did.
Do it with you to make sure that it was authorized. After that, whoop.
Listen, folks, listen to this.
Just so you know, it looks like there's about a 3-minute wait to get to a representative.
Yeah, I'll verify I paid for it right now.
Did you know Capital One offers more than just credit cards? With more than 48 million accounts, Capital One provides valuable financial solutions, including auto loans and savings products to 1 out of every 3 homes in the U.S. Log on to CapitalOne.com to learn more.
Now I have to do it. Something happened to my thing. After I paid it, they put a fraud thing on it. Like they think like
with you soon.
I'm still on hold.
Call volumes, but our representatives are working hard to answer your call.
They're motherfuckers, man. I paid it and they put like fraudulent activity on my card, motherfuckers.
Thank you for calling Capital One. This is Nathan. May I know your first and last name?
John Camilla.
Thank you for calling today. How may I help you?
Yeah, I made a payment for it was like $2,000, almost $3,000 about an hour ago electronically for funeral expenses. And then I went to call up to find the balance, and it says, "Oh, you stopped access to my card because of suspicious activity." So what's up with this?
We appreciate your bringing this into our records, and thank you for calling today as well to review this transaction. Let me pull up your account first so we can double check what is the best thing that we can do, okay? Do you have your complete card number with you?
My card number, yeah, it's 51780577.
Thank you. To verify if I get the correct card, may I know your date of birth?
3466.
Thank you very much. You're calling in about your Quicksilver card ending in 5770.
Yeah.
Thank you. As per checking here on our system, there are some transactions that we needed to verify if it is you. Let me just pull up the transaction history so I can provide more details. Hold on.
Okay.
At the back of your card, you may please verify the 3-digit, the security code. And the last four of your social. Alright, I review your transaction history. It looked like your transaction with the funeral services amounting to 2,106. The transaction got declined.
Well, why did it get declined? I made the payment on it. I mean, what's going on, man? This is important. I put the money in there. Why did you decline it? My credit limit's like $7,000. Well, what's going on? Are you out of your mind or what? Are you out of your mind or whatever? That's why I have it, to make payments. You know what I had to go through to make that payment? All the obstacles I had to do and the links and all that. I mean, why the hell you give me a credit card with a $10,000 limit if I can't use it? How do we fix this now?
I understand
Man.
that this is something you did not expect. Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't expect this. If I have a card that I'm supposed to use, I mean...
Would you like me to explain what happened?
You already told me what happened. You declined it. I said, how are we going to fix it? I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to hear anything else. I want to know how we're going to fix it.
Capital One suspected it might a fraudulent transaction, so we just want to make sure that you're doing this transaction. So I'll go ahead and report this transaction as not fraud, so you can try again your card.
Oh, now I got to try it over again, right? After you did all this.
Yes. All right, we have removed.
Well, it's not okay, really.
To your credit card.
Who's the supervisor around here? I want to report this to the supervisor.
Check with available
yeah, I want to report this because the whole purpose of having this is for things like, you know, to use it, right? What, you don't think, do people all the time use it for like $1,000, $2,000? I mean, what's up? Now I got to do it all over again electronically.
All right, I have reported this transaction as not fraud. And yes, you may now please try again to continue your transaction, sir.
Well, I don't understand why you reported it as a fraud. What was the reason behind it?
This is the first time that you use your card to this particular merchant. So just want to make sure
that don't make any sense.
Is valid.
That don't make any sense. Well, did you take it off? Can I redo it now? I don't want to keep having a problem over and over again.
We take off the
as you know, my credit.
You can do it
as you know, my credit is perfect. I mean, I got somebody nice over there. You know what I mean? On a funeral, I need to pay for it. Have a good day. Cocksuckers. Cocksucker. Cocksucker. Oh my fucking God, John. I got somebody nice over there, motherfucker. I mean, goddamn. The fuck? They're not going to do nothing without the money. Now I got to do it all over again. He didn't even give me a supervisor. I was going to tell the supervisor off. He's in India. What the fuck does he know? They don't believe in fucking funerals. You know what I mean? Cocksucker. Yeah. They'll charge me double. That guy from India don't know what he's talking about. He's from India. What the fuck does he know? Cocksucker. Piss me the fuck off.
Thanks for calling Capital One. This call will be monitored and recorded for quality assurance, training, and authentication purposes. Say or enter the last 4 digits of your card number.
Para español, oprima 2.
And for security, what are the last 4 digits of your social security number? All right. Thanks. Your current balance is $3,168.58. And you've scheduled a payment for $50.00 for September 11th. That concludes all of your payments scheduled by your next due date and covers your minimum amount due. You still have $2,225.42 available for purchases. Now please tell me why you're calling today. You can say things like, when's my next payment due? Or, I have a question about a charge. So how can I help? Here are your most recent transactions. You can always say next to skip a transaction, or repeat to hear it again. On August 25th, a charge at Usgas Williamstown of $63.
I don't know if it went through or not. Yeah, I do have a. What, you think I only have one Capital One credit card? I don't have to explain it to you, but I'll do it. Watch this. Listen to this one.
Thanks for calling Capital One. This call will be monitored and recorded for quality assurance, training, and authentication purposes. Say or enter the last 4 digits of your card number. One moment while I look up your account. And for security, what are the last 4 digits of your social security number? All right. Thanks.
Listen.
Your current balance is $417.60. And you've scheduled a payment of $325.30 for September 11th. That concludes all of your payments scheduled by your next due date and covers your minimum amount due. You still have $9,582.40 available for purchases.
Did we hear that? $9,500 available. Cocksuckers. What do you think? I lie or something when I say this shit? So go fuck yourself. I'm going to start timing out these fucking trolls. And you're not coming back in here. I was busy right there. I got to read what's going on. You're gone. You're gone. Just like that. You're gone. Yeah, I don't have to answer, but I like proving them wrong. You know what I mean? I already proved them wrong 5 times out of this conversation. John, are you really paying for Lolly's funeral? Yes. Krista. No, Dave 24. I'm not dating. Dating? That's the least thing from my fucking mind. What do you mean? I got all kind of shit to take care of. Will I be dating soon? She always seemed like she had it all planned out. You're right. Anyway, hey, Cindy, will. Until tomorrow. Unhappy little life. Yeah, she's anybody that would be with a crab, you got to worry about. What do you mean I can't buy a cup of coffee? What are you talking about? Fake asylum, you're gone. Look, this is a positive stream. This isn't for like a negative stream. She has no the cabbage. The cabbage has no she has no like you know, she has no morals. If she would even consider hanging around with a crab like that, she has no morals. No morals. No, I would never be with that thing. No scruples or morals. Just the fact that she even was friends with that crab is enough to turn my stomach. And she'll stay single the rest of her dying days. The cabbage. Anyway, folks, thank you for all coming. You can afford your own. get this when you ask for a court lawyer. I don't have any money right now. You can afford your own. Now they have proof. Where's the money at? I'm putting things on credit cards. That's how dumb you are. That's how ridiculous you sound. Oh, you're holding a yard sale at our house. 10 grand in credit. That doesn't count as income, you dumb fool. Credit cards don't count. That's how dumb you are. Goodbye. Yes, probably tomorrow we'll go live again if you want.